he just couldn't make it up. So, you know, I just this I don't know what it is, man. We've had it so good, and I keep going back to now. You could add this one too, the down 14 against DePaul, win at Marquette, heartbreaker versus St. John's in a game where you're minus 15 turnovers and it's a one possession game with 30 seconds to go, win at Creighton, lose that over the weekend, and now get down 14 against this team and win. I mean, I can't imagine what our fans. I mean, I know what my nerves are like. My fucking aura ring was ready to explode. I mean, what's so impressive about Liam is he's like, and this is not a slight on the team, because the team, I mean, he's out there with Solo, who's a sophomore. He's out there with Jay Stu, who's a sophomore. You know, he's obviously AK's a third year junior and a back-to-back. But he's got Ahmad running around out there. Jay Ross, who's a sophomore. I mean, you know, Steph was surrounded by, you know, a super team. And so there's so much more pressure on Liam, you know, and, you know, to get on the glass. And if he has a, you know, like he wasn't playing well up to the point when we were down 12 or 14. But then when he turned it up, you know, we won by 7. I mean, he's got more pressure on him than any freshman in the country to play well, or else his team is not going to win. No, I mean, I mean, the what this is going to do for him in terms of, you know, the developing all aspects of his game, and, you know, the resilience, and having to carry so much weight and having to make so many plays and having to be a two-way player and having to, you know, he's our second leading rebounder by a little bit. You know, he's got the ball in his hands now. Now that he's back, we've got a guy we can get the ball to late in the game that could go make a play. So that certainly helps a lot. Yeah, I mean, we screwed up a couple switches with him where he got some pick and pop threes in the first half, Mark, and you know, just Harris is got you know, just a great combination of physical strength and agility and mobility. You know, so if there is a good matchup one-on-one in the post versus a guy like Dixon, he can match him size-wise, agility-wise. He got him on a couple shot fakes and was able to get to the line, but I thought he did as good a job of one-on-one defense as you possibly could do against the guy. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just, who knows what this is going to turn into for us. You know, obviously, you know, down the stretch here, you know, we don't have to get on a flight. You know, we've got bus trip, road games. We've got, you know, 3 of the last 5 at home. You know, we've proven at a you know, like we have an ability to go to Texas, where some really good teams have lost at Texas. We've been able to go to Marquette. Some really good teams have lost at Marquette. You know, we've been able to go to Creighton and beat a team that not a lot of people are going to beat there in Omaha. So, you know, it's just so much has gone on with the team. But I think our mindset right now, especially getting this one today on such a short turnaround, it was like, I think, you know, the season was hanging in the balance for us today. If we lost this game, you know, going to play, you know, St. John's in the Garden over the weekend, this is definitely going to galvanize us. And, you know, I think it's a chance for us with having some high-end wins and then having some really bad low floor moments. This team's got to find a way to, finish strong, go into the Big East tournament with great momentum. And UConn starts playing really well in March. So, can we get on a roll here late and get some of that March madness March magic that we tend to have here? I just asked those guys, like, how much has Alex played, because he just looked tired, and they said the whole game. So I just said, let me get, Alex wasn't playing great at that point, and we wanted to be able to maybe get into some pressure and, get Jalen on the ball and see if we could, create some energy there. So it was, get Alex a rest. It wasn't going great for him. Get a little pressure going, and then maybe rest him, where then down the stretch he can maybe close the game a little bit fresher for us. But yeah, like Alex is, Alex had a huge end to the Seton Hall game. I think getting Alex going down the stretch here, we're not going anywhere unless we can get AK going. Yeah, it was like, I think twice in the first half, a point guard got picked at half court, and I think they went in and laid the ball in. I thought Solo and Alex and Liam were missing like pretty good threes. We had made some mistakes with Dixon. It wasn't like a chaotic locker room. It wasn't like, hey, I thought we were on the guys about about what our response needed to be. We needed to clean up some of the mistakes. I think we were doing a horrible job of like hitting the roller in the ball screen game. There were opportunities we were missing there. We were playing too much along the three-point line. I think we weren't so much like, hey, wake up, you guys are blowing it, as much as like, hey, like tactically we got to make these adjustments. And if we keep guarding, and then the 12-minute timeout, we're down 14. It was like, just go +5 in this war, go +4 in the next war. These guys will go tight going into that last 4-minute war, and we're going to get these guys. And they did. The players did the hard part. I'm just saying the shit. It was probably the plays that Liam made. Liam made a ton of plays out there. Obviously, the defense, getting no stops, and and then Tara's putting himself in position to be able to finish around the basket. But I thought it was Liam. I thought it was just the will of Liam, who came to UConn. To have a chance to have like a real season. And if we blew this game today, season bad, Yeah, they jumped out at them aggressively, but they just, they switched a lot of things. I was pretty happy, I was pretty happy with the shots that we were getting. I thought, I thought we actually did a decent job against on-ball switching, off-ball switching, 1 through 4, 1 through 5, which sometimes is disruptive for us. We're better against the conventional defense, that chases or plays a drop. They were mixing it up between a drop, a hard head, switching 1 through 5, switching 1 through 4. So they gave us a lot of different looks that made it tough. Yeah, the difference between this year's team and, the prior teams is we were just so deep. We were so deep, so like we were pretty fresh, and our high-end people weren't playing the minutes that our high-end people are playing. So we could like practice hard in preparation for games and be super sharp, where it's like we've got to back off because of Liam's injury, because of Hassan's injury, because of Alex's minutes, and because of the general, lack of how far we can go into the bench in this given year. It's affected the way, practice is so important to us, to get us razor sharp and to get us playing at a fever pitch when games start, that I think it's not being able to practice the way we like to practice has hurt the way we've played this year. I apologize to Tristan multiple times for just how much of an asshole I was to him, it just he was around to practice yesterday. DC's been around the last couple days. Cam's been around multiple times. I just think it's really lifted the coaching staff up. We were down coming out of Saturday. Obviously, coaches take losses way tougher than players take them. So, just to hang out with those guys the last couple days, it lifted the spirits up of the staff, and I think a lot of the team too. Shit, those two guys, man, crazy, historical players, man. Anyone else? We good? Yes. See ya. See you at the Garden.
I felt great. I think I was moving better. Felt pretty good out there. Huge win. Showed a lot of fight tonight. Showed a lot of toughness. Just got to build off that.
We were down 14 with 12 minutes left, and I mean, it's do or die. We're in a do or die situation, and we have to be desperate every moment. I think we were desperate in those last 12 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, first I give all thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, putting me in this position. It's been a brutal 2 weeks. Coming off a tough game. But overall, just having that mindset of, okay, next game. But honestly, I'm just going I'm going to play hard. I don't care what happens. I'm going to play as hard as I can. Try to impact on the glass, defensively, and overall, I felt like the ball found me. And easy, national offensive rebound, putback. So just playing hard and next possession mindset. Yeah, I mean, it's all me. I know it's 80-20. The game is 80% mental, and I know that was one of the biggest things when coming to UConn was like mentally, I have mental lapses. So being able to have that same mindset every game, approach every game with that mindset, and sky's the limit.
I love shooting free throws. I love the free throw line. But I mean, I shoot a lot of free throws. We do practice. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I thought went down by 12. We could have caved in and lost by 22. We didn't. We came together. We fought. We also had Cam interested in the building. So I mean, that chip DNA was in the air. So we had to win. Yeah, I mean, Liam is he's a killer. His mentality each and every day, the way he attacks the game, he owes nothing back. He owes nothing back. He's super poised, super confident. Probably one of the most confident players I've played with. And his maturity level is super high. And what he brings to the game is so special, and that's why he is who he is.
Yeah. I mean, if you got opportunity to guard Nations score, what type of, get you excited for the game. So knowing that was going to be one of my matchups, especially half, one of the half time I knew they were going to play him more. The ball was going to come his way. But overall, I got to stay down shot space. He got me a couple times on shot space. But you play the Nations score, so that was pretty fun opportunity.
Yeah, I thought Jalen, the mentality of coming into the second half and getting by the first half for him was super big for us. His energy, his life, his effort really was a change in that game. And we need Jalen to come out with that energy in the first half. Jalen's a really special player, talented to score. We need him to have juice the whole game. Yeah, I think we had to. We had no choice. We're down by double digits with like 10 minutes to go. we had to create some energy in some way, and I think the press really helped. We working on it every day, so maybe it's something you can use more.
How different team he did especially
Yeah, I've told Terrace a lot of times this year how like he's extremely important to this team. What he brings to the game is physical dominance, his inside scoring, his rebounding efforts. Terrace is the most talented player on this team. We need him to have these games night in, night out.
Kind of make most of the season. So we're in that position where the season is just the way. How much did it need to be kind of first save the season?
We're desperate now. We gotta play like it. We gotta play desperation. I think that's what we did in those last 12 minutes. But I mean, before that, we were not together in the game. So we just gotta play like that all game, every game for the rest of the season.
I would say, you want to stay aggressive throughout the whole game, even on the defensive end. If we're in foul trouble, I'm sure, there's guys that will step up in big moments on this team. And we need more guys to contribute. I think guys are gaining some confidence. I need them to step up. Yeah, I think it gave us a lift of energy. It's been a tough couple days. Seeing those guys, seeing those champions, that championship DNA. Just gave us a little more confidence. Remember who the Huskies are and what we do. We showed that last 12 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely a big lesson. I think we just need to bottle that up. Those last 10 minutes, our defense today was really good. I think the best it's been all season against some really good players out there. We need to bottle that up offensively. I think we're attacking more in the second half. We need to just, like I said, bottle that up and take it to the next couple of games.
Unlocked your performance today? Was it the fact that you were playing Dixon, someone say something to you, or you just did?
Honestly, I'm real. I just got back in my Bible, man. Like I had to get back in the word. Speak to the Lord. I mean, it's been a while since I really sat down and spent time with God. I've been so caught up in my day-to-day life. So I woke up this morning, I was like, man, it's been a tough month stretch. Coach knowing me, feels like the word is coming down. Sat spent some time with the Lord, got my head straight, got my mind straight, and ultimately I get my confidence from him. So he was the one carrying me out on the court today. I mean, no, that's my day, so that's my day right there. I got to get back into my routine and start spending more time with him.
Right now, take care.
All glory to God.